All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Workforce Wednesday. I am here with Lynn from PA Paper and Supply Company. And today we're going to learn a little bit about the job opportunities that they have for our job seekers out there. Hi, Lynn. How are you doing today?
I am good. Thank you for having me. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you so much for being here. So I'm really excited to learn more about PA Paper and Supply Company. So tell us a little bit about it and its history here in the area.
Great. So it is very exciting. Most of the area in Scranton, Pennsylvania knows a little bit about Pennsylvania Paper and Supply because we are so much linked to the show The Office. So there's a big connection there with visitors, but we are so much more than just a visiting site today. As you can see from the tower in the background, that's the famous opening shot. But Pennsylvania Paper and Supply is a family-owned company. We have been around since 1922. We started off with our current president, Douglas Fink's grandfather, Jacob, in 1922. He was actually selling paper bags on Lackawanna Avenue to the open market. So you can imagine back then what it was like. But over the years, as Doug's dad had taken it over, Jerome, and then Doug coming in 1985, we have flourished into so much more than just paper products. So our company sells everything a facility needs to supply itself. It could be paper bags, it could be rock salt, it could be cleaning products, cleaning equipment, bubble wrap, plastic. So all those things that a facility needs, that's what we supply. So we're so much more than just what we started out with almost 100 years ago.
Wow, talk about humble beginnings there. And it seems like you have some really strong ties, family company being handed down to children and children's children. So tell me a little bit about that company culture. I'm sure it's family oriented.
It is extremely family oriented, and we are so proud of that because you don't find a lot of that today, especially in our area. So we are really strong on our core values, and they stand for care a lot. And we always say to individuals, we're not a large Fortune 500 company, but we're a family owned company and we're well established and we've been here a very long time. And we treat our associates like family. Many of our associates have been here from maybe 20, 25 years up to 50 years. So that says a lot about our company and our values. And, we always say to someone, if you really want to be treated one-on-one and just be not so much a number, but just a name, that's what we're all about. We build those relationships with our customers and we build those relationships with our associates. And that's really important today.
Yes, that is very big. And it's so nice to know that you're going to go to work and know the people that you work with, and they're going to work well with you and really enjoy seeing your face every day. So that's fantastic.
It is. Our company has developed a small family. That's what we do. We do have another company that we own, which is Sovereign Commercial Services. And obviously there's close to 200 employees on that side, but they're spread out. But then our facility here in Scranton, we have a little over 60 employees that work within the building and outside the building doing sales and inside sales and our delivery team. So that is a kind of a close-knit family for us.
Mhm. Awesome. So what positions are you hiring for currently?
So on the Pennsylvania Paper and Supply team right now, we're always open to accepting any applicants because we always have opportunities. But currently our need is a Class A or a Class B delivery driver, as well as our warehouse staff. We are looking for individuals to work in our warehouse. And, our building is in downtown Scranton. We provide parking. So that's always one of the big questions is, do you have parking? Yes, we have parking. But we're looking for those individuals that do have a Class A, preferably Class A or B, and then obviously some warehouse associates as well to work on the team. And then on the other side, we are hiring for Sovereign, which is facility cleaning teams. So we are looking, there are jobs and they are here. So we're looking for great candidates.
Oh my gosh, that's great. So you talked a little bit about the skills and the requirements that you are looking for. Is there anything else additional that we should know? What about the soft skills? Do you have to be a good communicator, be a team player?
So I think with any company, you want to hire great people. And you want to hire people with great attitudes. And that's really important today. Let's face it, we know what we're facing right now. We're in the middle of still of a pandemic. Our team, we're so proud of them. So they have great attitudes. They've been nonstop since this whole thing has started. I know many people have maybe lost their job or been laid off. Maybe they're getting called back, but we haven't stopped. And that's something that we're so proud of our team. We've been on the front lines with this from day one, supplying our customers with those products that they need in order to help fight with this pandemic. So we're looking for those types of individuals, great attitude, really want to work, not afraid to learn something new. We'll give you the tools that you need. And it's really just up to the individual. It might not be the ideal job that you want at this moment. So if you lost your job and maybe you were doing something else, but you just don't know. So there are jobs here for us. Now with the Class A and Class B positions, those do require some experience. We do need to have someone at least 1 to 2 years that knows how to drive a large body truck or some tractor experience that can make those deliveries for us. It's really not something that we can train on the job. Warehouse, we can train on the job as long as you have a good skill set and a good attitude. We encourage you to apply with us, just like with any of our positions on facility cleaning. We can train you to clean. You just need to have a good attitude to deliver that service to our customers.
Oh, that's fantastic. And there were a few things that you said in there that I would like to talk a little bit further about. So you mentioned that you have been working since day one, all of your employees on the front lines. So I'm sure you have really great safety precautions in place to keep all of your employees working. So can you tell us a little bit more about those?
Sure. Obviously, when this first started, like many companies, we just didn't know what was happening because you didn't really know how it was going to play out. But we knew, because we actually sell a lot of the products that are actually being used today to help fight COVID, we knew where we had a baseline. We knew what we needed to do. So what we did is internally, we started to separate our staff. Many people work from home. We still have individuals that are working from home. On and off. And then we have obviously UV lighting in place. We have good airflow. We provide all the PPEs that they need. Obviously, you have to wear masks when you're outside onto the floor and in the warehouse. All of those precautions, good hand sanitizing, all those things that we supply. So we have them here. So we want to make sure our staff stays safe because we are smaller in nature. We can't afford to have those safety precautions not taken seriously. So even as some things are lifting restriction wise, we're still practicing those same things to keep our staff safe, to keep them employed, and to keep our customers happy so we can deliver to them each and every day. Plus our facility cleaners, they're on the line cleaning and they're out there making sure that those customer sites are clean and safe for their employees. So I'll encompass all of that. We will continue to follow the CDC guidelines and the best way we can to keep everyone safe.
I love to hear that because I know a lot of job seekers out there are nervous about, I don't want to come to work and I can't afford to get sick and I take care of family members and I cannot afford to bring it home to them. So knowing that they can come and work for your company and not have to worry about any of that is super important. I love that. Amazing. So
it's all about being safe, no matter if you're at work or what you choose to do outside of work. You can't guarantee 100%, but if you take those steps like we've been doing, that's most important. And yes, there are people that we know, let's face it, there are people that we know that have come in contact with people that do have family members that have had it. The entire country has had a loss. So we do the best we can, and we're just as important as the next company and the next company to make sure that we do whatever we can to continue to make sure we service our customers and keep our employees safe.
Oh, wow. I love that. So another one of the things that you said was, this might not be the job that you want to start out in, but you have opportunities for advancement. And I mean, that's typical. I don't know anybody that started out in the career that they wanted to end up in. That's just developing your career. So I'm curious, do you offer any types of training opportunities, and what are those potentials for career advancement?
So I think most companies like to promote within. I know we do. So when we have an individual or a position, somebody comes to us and says, "Hey, I would like to do this." We're small enough that we can actually, entertain that, where maybe a larger company can't. But we highly encourage those employees to be promoted within. That helps us because they already understand the company, they understand the values, they know the people inside the company, and then we'll train them in order to do that, that new position or a newly created position, which sometimes we have. Again, like I said, when we're looking for the driver positions, those you kind of have to have that skill set in order to come here. You already have to have your Class A or B license. But for some of the other positions, you just need to have a really good, solid foundation, good work ethic, great attitude, like I said. Again, we can give you all the tools to do some of those positions, but you've got to come with the right mindset and the right attitude. Same as with facility cleaning. A lot of people, maybe didn't even think about that job when they had a previous job or they lost it. But some of these positions are paying up to $18, $20 an hour. We will make sure with our trainers that you get the training you need in order to do the job safely and properly. You just don't know. No one should turn any option down at this point, especially today. Opportunity is there. You just have to want to ask for it and make that first step.
Amazing. I love that. You have so many opportunities that are right here in our backyard. I know it's sort of a stigma that our area has no opportunity, but here it is sitting right in front of me. Lynn, you have so many opportunities.
We do. We are looking for, like I said, the Class A, Class B drivers, the warehouse associates. We also entertain inside sales. Throughout the year, we have positions where we look for inside sales associates. In addition to that, right now we have over 20 some facility cleaning jobs, both full and part-time, that we're trying to hire for. So the jobs are here. We just need to find those people that want to work in our industry.
Amazing. Oh, yeah, hopefully through Workforce Wednesday, we'll find some of those people today. So I know you mentioned up to $18, $20 an hour. That really piqued my interest. Those wages are super, super competitive.
They are.
Tell us a little bit more about your wages and even your benefit packages.
Sure. So on the Pennsylvania paper side, the wages are always different. Obviously, Class A and B drivers, depending on your skill set, they vary. And I can't really say, well, it's 20, it's 23, it's 25. That's a good range usually for a Class A, Class B driver. Warehouse associates, the same thing. You're talking anywhere, minimum could be 12 up to 14. It just depends, those positions. Again, with the facility cleaning, they range as well, 14, 15, 18. Our facility assistants can make anywhere from $16 to $20 an hour, depending the territory that they're cleaning, floor care specialists. So we do offer competitive wages, as you can see. In those areas, we offer both full-time and part-time paid time off, which is really interesting. So a lot of companies maybe don't offer paid time off to their part-time staff, but we do. So that's obviously there. Healthcare benefits after 30 days, you can enroll in. Right now, we currently have Geisinger, and we offer 3 plans with them. And then we also have monthly incentive plans that, depending on the position, that they can participate in. So there might be bonuses awarded or incentive plans for certain positions. So those are all things, plus our referral bonuses, our sign-on bonuses. We're doing whatever we can to attract those individuals. Once we get your application and we see if there's a match somewhere, then you'll start learning a little bit more about those additional benefits that our companies offer.
Great. Wow, that's amazing. Benefits, healthcare, paid time off. What more can you ask for, really?
And a great job working with a very famous company.
Yes, exactly. You're even on the TV. That's so cool. So we've already mentioned some very unique things about your company and why it's great to work for you. Is there anything else additional that you'd like us to know that's unique about working for your company?
Well, I mean, as far as unique, every company should be bragging about themselves. So obviously, after all the years I have been here, I'm going to brag. Again, our team, it really is a solid knit team. We're very proud of the team that we have on both sides. Um, the you know, the team atmosphere, the family atmosphere, it's just so wonderful to have those things today, especially with everything that everybody is dealing with. The last thing you want to do is really come into a place that's not team atmosphere or, good coaching, good mentoring, smiles. It's really hard today, but our company has been here. It's established. We're still family owned and operated. We have great opportunities. And we're obviously very proud of the fact that we get visitors from all over the world. That's a very unique thing about our company. A lot of people can't say that, although our building currently is not accepting visitors because of the pandemic, trying to keep everyone safe. We get visitors from all over the world that come. So prior to the pandemic, it was such a great thing to see people coming into our lobby from, all different parts of the world. And we're very proud of the publicity that we've been granted and given throughout the years due to the show The Office and all of those things that bring Dunder Mifflin to Scranton and benefits many companies in the area, especially in downtown Scranton.
That is very cool. I would love to have a conversation with somebody and they ask me where I work. And I say, hey, the opening scene of the Office theme song? That's where I work.
Exactly where I work. And they're like, oh, really? And we're like, yes. Would you like a poster? Because we have posters that we send out to our fans. And we're so happy our fans, I mean, they're always posting something and their pictures outside and, just to get a glimpse of that opening scene. So it's exciting. It's exciting to actually be part of that and exciting for Scranton. And that's really, supporting each other in this area and its time of need is also very important.
So we've covered a lot today. We've covered wages and benefit packages. We've covered your company history, some of what jobs you're hiring for, the skills and education. The one thing that we haven't touched upon yet is the interview process and where we can go to apply.
So we encourage anyone, if you are interested in applying with Pennsylvania Paper and Supply, you would go to our main website at papaper.com under careers. And if you're interested in applying with Sovereign, that would be sovereigncs.com. Both of those have online applications. You can fill them out. And then once those applications are received in our office, our talent recruiter would normally give a call back within 1 to 2 days for a phone screen. So once that screening process, we vet to see exactly what you're looking for. If we have a match, then we will move on to the next phase, which would be more than likely an in-person interview, obviously following CDC guidelines in our location, or a Zoom second interview. So we also promote Zoom and we do virtual interviews all week long. So that's the ways that you can actually fill out an application right now. Or you can call the office and be patched through to People and Culture Department. We'll be more than happy to help you get started on an application or a phone screening process.
Just for good measure, can you state those websites and that where they can call again?
Sure. So Pennsylvania Paper and Supply would be at papaper.com, and the Sovereign website would be sovereigncs.com. And if you're interested in calling the People and Culture Department, you can just call 570-343-1112, and you can dial extension 167. You can get me directly or extension 191 for our talent recruiter, Ivan.
Fantastic. Awesome. So I would just like to ask one final question, and that is, do you have anything else that job seekers should know about your company and why it is great to work for PA Paper and Supply?
Well, I'll tell you, why don't you apply with us and then you can find out. That's the best thing I can tell you. If you know someone looking for a job, it may not even be you if you're watching this. If you know someone, refer them to us. Like I said, we do have many opportunities between both companies, and we really are looking for individuals that have those strong values, family values, core values, care a lot, and want to make a difference each day with our customers and our team. So pick up the phone and call us, and then you can see why we are so excited to bring our people on with our company.
Lynn, I love it. You left us with a little bit of a mystery today, but it's not, I don't think it's going to be much of a mystery after listening to this conversation. So,
Thank you so much.
yes, thank you very much for being here today, and I hope you have a great rest of your week.
All right. Thank you. Bye, everyone. Take care.